This is my top 10 things I want in Lego Fortnite Odyssey. Let's get to the video. Coming in at number 1 is gonna be invincibility while using the lightning relic. And to test this and to prove this, I have my little test subject right here. And they just killed the poor chicken. Rest in peace, chicken. So if we use the electrokinesis relic, we all know that this ability will launch you into the air. And when you're up in the air, you will be vulnerable for that duration of the time. And this can become kind of dangerous, especially if you're going against the dragons. And now that they have added the new variations of the dragons with a lot more health and damage, this relic can be a little bit unusable. So to demonstrate it, I have a little test subject. Use the ability. And as you can see, it did damage me. But if that was a dragon, especially the newest ones, I probably would have died. So to balance this, I say give us invincibility for that duration of the time that we are in the air. Coming in at number 2 is gonna be automatic door closing. So we all know that when our villagers enter our homes, and then after they're in, they just leave the doors open. And not only this is meant for the villagers, but for us also, it can definitely get a little bit annoying. So why would automatic door closing be a good idea for Lego Fortnite? 1, it will make it more cozy. 2, you don't have to worry about doors. And 3, it makes the game feel a little bit more immersive when you have automatic things. Automatic doors, automatic farms, and automatic villagers that work for you. Coming in at number 3 is gonna be pre-made jump pads. When this game started, we started with 4 or 5 slots. And then as the game went by, the Lego group added more slots. So for this idea of the pre-made jump pads, they can obviously add 1 more slot. And how this would work is you would go to your crafting bench, and anything in your crafting bench, you can make more than 1 time. You can technically still make more than 1, but it has to be within the perimeters of your base. Why not go to your crafting bench, find the jump pads, make 10 of them, and then they can be in your slot. And not only you can use the jump pads for mobility, but you can actually use this to take down the dragon. Or if you do run out of grapples, you always have your jump pads for mobility. And I believe that the community would appreciate a lot more mobility because Legos do not move that fast. But if you give them more options like the grapple, the jump pad, or maybe a little glitch that could come in the future. Now coming in number 4, and before I say it, I know that every Lego player has thought of it. But for those of you that do not have a channel or a platform, I, my friend, will be your voice, and I know that you have thought this before. And at number 4 is gonna be a changing booth. Having a changing booth in Lego Fortnite would not only be more accessible, it would make it a lot more convenient for those of you that do not stick with one single skin. But every time that I wanna do something, I have to go out of the game. And that can take a little bit of time, and not only time, it just takes away of your playing experience. But if we can have it something like a changing booth that is quick access, come back out, and then now you have a fresh skin. And then you don't have to wait for no loading screens or for your base to even start rendering in. So I think that a changing booth will be honestly a really good building to add to the game. Now coming in at number 5 is going to be climbing picks. Now if the Lego group do decide to add climbing picks, it would have to be for a purpose, not just to have something new in the game. And I have thought of something. At the top of that peak could be a chest. Just like we have chests in our Ninjago village, so can a chest be all the way up there, but the only way you can access them is with climbing picks. And so for example, there could be a cave, and the only way to get up there is by climbing picks. And so you would enter the cave, use your climbing picks, and climb all the way up there. And the rewards could be opal, steel, or maybe even a legendary relic. Little things like that, like a climbing pick, which honestly, this pickaxe kind of already looks like a climbing pick. And the climbing picks could be of different materials: amber, emerald, ruby, or sapphire. And I think that the climbing picks would be a really cool addition and fun addition that would make you want to explore in different ways, not just around the map or with vehicles, but you actually have to put in the work with an actual tool. Coming in at number 6 is gonna be one of my favorites, and that is the blueprint folder. So this base that I have right here, it took me way too long and I almost raged. But what if every build that you build, you go to your crafting bench and then there is a folder that says blueprint folder. you can make a folder, you would equip the folder, and then with this folder, you would left click to scan the whole building, and then you would press your attacking button to learn the building. And then once you learn the building, you would have unlocked a folder. And let's say that you want to build in a completely different area. And then for this folder, it will be a completely different tab where it has all of your saved buildings. You would click on your preset, place it down, and then all you have to do to build this 2-day project, all you gotta do now is just follow the instructions. Because I built some pretty cool things that I honestly do not want to build again just by remembrance. So if we can have a blueprint to where we scan our most favorite buildings, and it could even be about vehicles, it doesn't have to be houses. Scan it, place it down, and then just follow the instructions. Coming in at number 7 is gonna be taming animals and riding them. So we do have a concept of animals. We find animals, we feed them these treats, we gain their trust, and then now they can become our pets in our villages. But what if you could tame wolves, bears, or potentially even a dragon? Now this concept of gaining a dangerous animal's trust would make the game feel a lot more immersive, meaningful, and a lot more fun, other than just exploring, building, and crafting. But if you can go out of your way to tame something dangerous, not only tame it, but ride it, and then you can use that as a weapon. The concept of taming a dangerous animal would honestly be very intriguing. Coming in at number 8 is gonna be a zipline. I have seen some thumbnails of people making ziplines and YouTube videos, but what if the Lego group actually brought a fully working zipline? Now, you know how I explained the concept of the climbing picks? You could place a zipline right here, and that zipline could lead to multiple places. The cave, to the chest that you can farm every day or two, a chaos challenge, and potentially another base. But you could just use the zipline just to use it. That does sound pretty cool, not gonna lie. Put a zipline on top of that mountain to that mountain, which if that is possible for a zipline to reach from there to there, now that would be pretty cool. And as you can see, this day looks absolutely beautiful. And if you just want to record a cinematic video, then the zipline concept would honestly be very, very cool. Coming in at number 9 is gonna be craftable armor. We all know that we have health. We know that we can craft an axe, amber, emerald, ruby, or sapphire. And what if you can craft craftable armor the way that the Master Earth Spinjitzu gives you 500 extra shields instead of that concept? And then for example, you can have a little crown just like I have on right now. This is part of the skin, but if the Lego group does decide to bring in this idea of craftable armor, it could be like a little halo on top of your head, full body armor, and then it can be whatever material you used. Amber, emerald, ruby, or sapphire. Just little things like this, craftable things, usable things, tools. We honestly need those in the game. And coming at number 10 is gonna be my most favorite one, subscribers. If you liked this video, be sure to drop a sub because we are currently at 767 and that number is very close to 800 and 800 is close to 900 and 900 is close to 1000 and 1000 is the goal. But when you do sub, be sure to hit that bell so that you do get notified every time that I do post. I'll see you guys in the next video.